Hello everyone, welcome to my Cyanogenmod 10.1 running on my Galaxy S3 for T-Mobile. Now, I'm gonna just walk through it, and of course, as you can see, this is the Galaxy S3 for T-Mobile, and it's a very smooth device. It runs very quickly and everything. I did a benchmark test before I flashed Cyanogenmod, and the benchmarks on the Samsung stock firmware are a bit better than the benchmarks running on Cyanogenmod. But preferably I would get Cyanogenmod if you are not a fan of TouchWiz and all that fun stuff that Samsung thought they can throw in. So, what we're going to begin with is home screen. Now, home screen is incredibly detailed. So we got the time, the date, whatever. You're probably laughing at me how I said that. You can put your first and last name, whatever, your phone info. Slide to the left, you're going to get your camera. But slide to the right, you're going to get your camera. And over here, you can have different pages, add a lot of widgets. It's very simple, and yeah, and there's a lot to play with. You can change your quick settings. You can either go to unlock, messages, Google. I put this myself. Phone, camera. I set this all up myself, and it's very simple. Now, Cyanogenmod is really simple to use. I'm pretty sure a toddler can use it, not like a really young kid. I'm saying maybe like a 10-year-old, something like that. It'd be very simple for them if they can read, get stuff done. Cyanogenmod has many settings. It's just like a Google phone, any like Nexus 7, Nexus 4, Galaxy Nexus, all those stuff, and it's very simple. So we have our settings right here, our quick settings. So we have just our notification center where we have everything. We have we have running applications, we have any other notifications for Facebook, texting, all that stuff. And right here we have quick settings. We can adjust our brightness, or automatically we can just hop into settings and it shows our service. We can turn on Wi-Fi. There's many other settings that we can change in here, and I'm not going to get into that right now. I'm going to get into it in a couple minutes. I just want to review the home screen also. So we have right here, we have tabs and everything. We can easily add applications, widgets. We can go install them from anything, and so we have folders and everything. Yeah, I'm not gonna get into the camera part right now. It's very simple, and widgets. Now, what I did is I didn't set up many widgets. I set up with these two widgets and this one for minimal battery life usage. What I put this for is to clear all my applications, to close it, and I updated it so it's not going to work yet. And also I put this one to clear cache. So that's a very good application. I suggest it. It's called App Cache Cleaner. You can get it in the Play Store. And I put these things. I want to see how my battery has done, and I did not last much on screen because I was doing downloading today when I was at school, and I used Edge, because I used my 2 GB, which is very slow. We also have applications. You can manage them, whatever apps you have. We can manage our running applications and all of these running applications here, and it's basically like any other Android device. Now, the style on Cyanogenmod is, like I said, basically a Google phone, how it scrolls, how it works, and everything, and it's very helpful. Now, of course, I'm sorry about the notification and everything, because this is my personal phone. I can't use any of my other Galaxy S3s right now because I let my family use them, so might as well just forget about that for now. And also I have a toggle right here. I'll tell you guys all about it. Now let's hop into the settings and we can review what the settings are. If you have a Google phone, this probably looks very familiar to you. We have Wi-Fi, we have Bluetooth 4.0, I'm pretty sure. That doesn't really matter with Cyanogenmod because that's in your device, and has data usage, all that stuff. And we have mobile net. We still have NFC. If you're wondering if you're going to lose NFC content or anything, all of that will work. Don't worry about that. We have many settings. Launcher, we can change how the home screen works, and it's pretty much everything. Yeah, and we can go through here. Now, the number one problem that really makes me mad is that I can't change the vibration intensity. It's very loud and very annoying. That's the number one thing I do not like about Cyanogenmod, but it's still very final for me. Right, and now I can get into instructions on how to add all these different widgets. for your home screen or lock screen, not your home screen, for your lock screen, you see all these different tabs. I can show you guys how to do it and how to add all of this simple stuff. I mean, if you dig around in settings, you'll obviously find it, but I'm just going to make it a little bit easier for you guys and just show you guys. So what we're going to do for this thing right here is we're going to open up settings, and you're going to see system. There's going to be status bar, not that, it's going to be quick settings panel, and then you can change it right here, tiles and layout. And there's just many settings, many settings that you can just select from, and you can just insert it there. And if you're wondering, I honestly don't pay for T-Mobile Wi-Fi AP, and I can still do it for free because Cyanogenmod basically bypasses that. But what it really does, it actually uses your data, so you're going to be running out of data as you do that. So it doesn't really matter. So it doesn't really matter to me much. And also for your lock screen, we can hop into lock screen, and before we go to slider shortcuts, you'll see what you can select. So if I don't want messaging, I can just change it to anything like this: direct dial, direct message, all of this stuff. Or I can just enter applications and choose any application I want, and I'm just going to leave it at messaging because that's how I like it. Now, what I really do not like about these new Android devices, the ones that run on Jelly Bean, Ice Cream Sandwich, and everything, is how slow they can be. And I'm not saying they're actually slow, because they seem as slow as they're really not. So what we're going to do, if you ever experience this in Cyanogenmod or anything, for Cyanogenmod or any Google phone, to update, to get developer options, you have to go to About Phone, go down to the bottom, and just keep on tapping on build number. And then it'll eventually open. It'll say you have this many times until you enable developer options, and then it'll show up. And what we go down to is window animation, transition animation, and animator duration, and we just change that. Usually it's on 1x, and I'll show you guys how it's like. It's very slow, and I hate it, like absolutely hate it. And it just runs a lot slower. Things open up. Oh, well, it doesn't change all the way. So hold on a second. Let me just quickly reboot it. Okay, so now I just rebooted it, and you're gonna see how much more slower it can be. So opening up applications, everything, it just opens up so much more slowly because of the I don't like everything opens up really slowly because of the transition, and that's what makes Android phones seem so slow nowadays. And that's why people think iPhones are much faster than Androids, even though they're really not. What you have to do is just go to developer options, change that to either off or put it on 0.5. I like 0.5 because I like a little animation, but it's going to be very quick. So yeah, there's many other things to play around here in Cyanogenmod, and if you guys want this, just wait a couple of weeks, a couple days or so. I can make a very detailed video on how to get Cyanogenmod, which is very user friendly, and I can show you guys everything about it. I love it. I'm honestly, I'd choose Cyanogenmod over any Samsung firmware because Samsung just doesn't keep it like updated, and it's not good. And yeah, we have the Play Store and everything running just fine. And if you're gonna need a rooted device, but it's very simple. I'll show you guys all the instructions on how to root your device and get Cyanogenmod. Thank you for watching.